What up, what up, what up? It's RJ Fantasy Football Talk. You know what it is. We back again. It's 40-second play clock. What's going on?
Hey.
Rodney, it's Jay. What's up, bro?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just doing that same old. About to give out some good fantasy tips and talk a little football. It was a big news day.
Yes, it was. It was a huge news day.
Yeah,
I'm glad for one of them. Especially for one of them, for Cam. I'm happy for Cam. And I'm trying to figure out where the Rams getting all this money from.
Yo, I saw what it makes no sense to me. We were shocked at Devon Miller's story.
Yeah.
And then this came out because before they had talked about all the teams that he was interested in signing, and the Rams were not on the list anywhere. And then I was like, how why? But
how are they even able to sign him is mind-boggling to me. I don't know what is going on. Something is fishy. The league needs to kind of.
This is what David Stern would have shot down back in the old NBA days.
Oh, of course.
So,
David Stern would have shot that down in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I just don't know where the money's coming from. Where's the money coming from? Unless she signed for the league minimum. I mean,
guess we'll have to wait to see the more details. But it's insane. But great for it. I don't want to be too much on it since it's the 40-second play clock. But to me, it's just reminiscent of last year when another person behaved badly to get themselves thrown off one team and onto a Super Bowl contending team, and it worked. So 2 years in a row, let's do it.
Well, look, I'm gonna start because being I got more games. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. So I'm gonna start it off with Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos, and this one I had a tough time picking this one really because I'm going with Philly for the upset. Jalen Hurts has been playing well. Dallas Goedert, obviously, he's gonna get his catches. Devontae Smith has been playing great lately. For Denver, Teddy Bridgewater, they saying they need to get Jerry Jeudy the ball a little bit more. And Javonte Williams had a kind of breakout game last week. Hopefully he can continue that, but get some touchdowns. I'm going with Philly with the upset, though. I just think Philly gonna pull this thing off. I got a weird feeling about it, so I'm going with Philly, though.
Well, I hope you're sitting down, and I know you are. I picked Philly as well this week. I was gonna go Broncos for a minute, but then I was like, you know what? The Eagles, I called the upset for them last week. They came a little bit short, but I think they get it done this week. It
was a toss up for me, and I was like Philly. I'm like, I think I want to go with Philly. I just feel something about this game is gonna lean Philly way, man. And I guess, man, I'm telling you, I think so, man.
All right.
I could be wrong though, but I think Philly can win this thing.
Hey, it's worth a shot. So let me go to the Falcons and Dallas, and the Cowboys were terrible. Nothing short of terrible last week. But it was Dak's first game back. He didn't quite look himself. I think he's going to improve greatly this second game, and so you're going to see good games from him. Zeke has a knee problem, but right now I'm thinking he's going to play. But if he doesn't, you're going to throw in Tony Pollard because he'll have a great game in that case. But CeeDee Lamb and if Amari Cooper's healthy, they should have really good games. If anyone's missing, this could be the Dalton Schultz show has been dead the last couple of weeks, so I think he could bounce back if someone else is out. So Dallas winning. That's it. You know who you playing for Atlanta. This should be a pretty high-scoring game. So I think you go with your Pattersons and your Pitts. Do you think Russell Gage gets his life together? I can't recommend him.
Actually, Russell Gage played pretty well. I mean, he had last. He had.
Zacchaeus was the best fantasy thing going. I know it wasn't real, but Zacchaeus was the guy. I'm talking about a real good game.
Oh no, he didn't have a real good game, but he had about 12 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you look for mid-grade, middle of the round, 12. I mean, you can rank Gage if you need it for a flex position, but I don't recommend it. No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, the only person you playing is Patterson.
Patterson and Matt Ryan are in Pitts, of course. That's it.
In Pitts, yeah. That's about it.
They should, but I think they'll score a lot. Matt Ryan's been looking really good lately. So.
Yeah.
Dallas winning, though.
I got Dallas winning, too. I'm going to go to my next game, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Pittsburgh can win this thing. I think they can win it pretty easily. Big Ben, Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris. For Detroit, DeAndre Swift and TJ Hawkinson is the only two you're playing. I don't expect Big Ben to have a big game, but I think he's going to be around about 250, 260. I think it's going to be he goes throw a couple touchdowns, but I think Najee Harris is going to benefit the most out of this game just because that defense is not great in Detroit. Look out for the tight end too from Pittsburgh. He's coming. He's playing great too. I think his name is Pat. So check him out. He should be available. If he's not, go get him.
I think the lines are so bad that the Steelers won't even need the refs' help winning this game. So yeah, I got Steelers. I'm gonna throw some Pittsburgh hate out there just for a certain person I know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, I know.
I'm petty. So
I know.
Let's go to my next game. I'm gonna talk about the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. And the Titans are on a roll. They're gonna pretty make easy work of the Saints. A lot of people have been picking up Mark Ingram just in case Kamara misses the game. He also is having a knee problem, but hopefully he plays, and if he plays, he should be good. But the biggest thing about the Saints is they don't have wide receivers. They're the people that should have been going out to get OBJ if anybody did, but they didn't. They're going to lose to the Titans. The problem with the Titans is, with King Henry out, they have running backs. Peterson and McNichols, they had even touches, like 10 carries for Peterson, 7 for McNichols. McNichols had 3 receptions, but I don't think there's enough there. Only person I really like is going to be A.J. Brown, because you always play A.J. Brown. And, Ryan Tannehill's not been that impressive, but he's a fill-in if you need him. But,
yeah, I'm going Tennessee with this one.
Yeah.
It's the situation with quarterback for New Orleans. It's Trevor Siemian is for me.
How long do you think before? Because Taysom Hill almost had the starting job. I don't understand. The first game, I can give you starting Trevor Siemian if you didn't think Taysom Hill was fully recovered from his concussion. But come on, if Taysom Hill was that close, he should be the starter.
Well, I think he's seen something in Taysom Hill that he's not a quarterback, which we have always talked about. But still, I mean, maybe he opened up his eyes and seen, well, you know what?
Right.
They got the book on him. He's a gadget player. I mean, he might have opened up his eyes and came to his senses. Who knows? I mean, because like you're saying, he was in a quarterback competition with Jameis Winston all season, and now he can't even get on the field or hit a Trevor Siemian. No. He must have seen something, so
I guess
had to. I'm gonna go to my next game, and this one is the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. I'm going with Buffalo on this one. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. You might play even Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders. For the Jets, you're playing Michael Carter, Elijah Moore, and if you need Mike White, can he be the Mike White from the first game is the question. He did get hurt last game, but he was on pace for some good numbers before he got hurt. But I'm going Buffalo. They should rebound from the loss last week, which was a bad loss, but they should rebound. I think they win it pretty handily though.
Hey, Josh Allen's not on the Manning's brothers show, so they're good. They're not gonna lose to 2 bad teams in a row. So yeah, Bills got this. Let me keep it pushing. I go to the Browns and the Patriots, and this is actually my hardest game, trying to decide which team to go with. Every time I've gone against the Browns for one reason or other, they have always won. So this time I'm gonna fool them. I'm picking the Browns to win. The question is gonna be, who's playing running back for the Patriots? There's so many injuries around, I don't even know. So I'm not going to recommend anyone on that side of the field. Maybe Hunter Henry or Jacoby Myers, but I think this game is all about the 2 defenses. Dearness Johnson's going to do what he does. Donovan Peoples-Jones has been great. So you can start those as well. But this game is defense, and defense. But Browns are going to be the best of those two?
I'm going New England.
Okay.
I think Bill Belichick, he knows how to scheme up plays for Baker Mayfield. Yeah. I mean, and I think he can stop the running game. He's just a great defensive mind coach, and he normally dials up plays to take out what you best at, which is running, and he makes the quarterback, he make you go to a direction where you're not as great at. So he gonna make Baker Mayfield throw the ball, which is not a strong suit. He's not accurate, and he gonna make him be a quarterback instead of handing the ball off. So I'm going with the Patriots on this, and I think the Patriots are gonna win this one. So the only downfall is they might be missing their 2 running backs, but I think Brandon Bolden might be all right.
He's probably. I don't know. I can't even say probably. I have no idea who's gonna be starting. So check. Hopefully we have the update by Saturday.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna go to my next game, which is another snoozer. It's Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with the Colts on this one. You got Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor, you got Michael Pittman, and the only player I'm playing from the Jags is James Robinson. He's healthy. He's ready to go this week. He's about the only one. I don't see the Jags winning this game like they did last week. So I'm going with the Colts. The Colts defense is just too good, and I think they're going to beat them.
Yeah, Colts running away with this one. The Jags got their surprise win last week. Did not happen 2 times in a row.
Nah.
So I'm going to go to my next game. It's Tom Brady and the Brady Bunch going against the Washington football team. And the Washington football team secondary is atrocious. Their only hope for winning this game is to get a monster pass rush on Tom Brady. I don't think it happens. The Bucs are going to light the scoreboard up. So go with all of their receivers that are playing. The question is who's going to be out there. There's the Gronkowski is still hurt. AB, who's dead to me, probably not playing in this one. Even Godwin is questionable. So you have to play your cards there. But Leonard Fournette, if anyone else, should be a really good play. So Washington football, Scary Terry, the end. Nobody else, because I can't trust Antonio Gibson quite yet. And I wouldn't trust a running back against the Tampa Bay Bucs defense anyway. So
nope.
Yeah,
I'm going to Bucs on this one. Coming off a bad week, they're gonna be fresh, and I think Tom is gonna come out and beat Tom.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need him. I missed him.
Too.
I missed him in his bad week last week. So
man, who you telling? Me too. I lost the game I won't supposed to lose. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm gonna go to my next game, which is the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers, and you are playing Kirk Cousins, Jefferson, Thielen, Dalvin Cook. For Minnesota, you're playing Herbert, Eckler, Keenan Allen, and Mike Williams from the Chargers. But I'm going with the Chargers in this game. It's just something about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, he never shows up in the big game sometimes. So I think the Chargers are just different. I think they're coming out. I think Bosa is going to have a good game. And I think the Chargers are going to win it. Look for Mike Williams to have a bounce back game, too.
Yeah, I got the Chargers on this one, too. So I'll whip you all the way. I'm going to hit my next game going to the Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. This one we should be excited to get Kyler Murray and D-Hop back. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Christian McCaffrey, of course, you play every week, and DJ Moore. I'm not touching anyone else on the Panthers. PJ Walker right now could be the starter, but the coach has not ruled out the fact that they might put Cam Newton in immediately as the starter. So watch that one, but I wouldn't play anybody, like I said, other than CMC and DJ Moore. I'm done with them. On the other side of the ball, hey, let's see what James Conner does with the full load. But, you know, you're going to play your D-Hop and Kyler, guys.
Yo, when I tell you I am happy for Cam Newton,
I am
man.
very excited. We talked about it last night, and then it came, I was like, they watched the show.
They must have watched the show. I'm telling you, Cam Newton, I think he got a chip on his shoulder just a tad bit. I like the move.
Yeah,
I really do. I like the move, bringing him back. which they should have never got rid of him personally.
Right.
So I like the move. I think I feel like he can play Sunday. Personally,
I hope he does it only because I have PJ Walker in one of my spots. But if Kyler Murray plays, I can drop PJ Walker then go Cam all the way. So I'm just waiting to. I need to know I have this is a 2 quarterback league. I need to know I have a second quarterback. So.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know the situation you're in.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh, yeah, because I got Cam in that league.
Yeah. I was looking to see who picked him up before I could get to it. So.
Oh, it's all got him. Don't worry about it.
No hate.
No. I checked your roster after I picked him up because I kind of figured you had PJ Walker. So I was like, oh, yeah. You're down to 2 quarterbacks.
It's all good.
So, yes. Hey, the phone line is open. We got about 8 days. The phone line is open. Don't worry. You know how to reach me.
Don't you have another game to talk about? Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to go to one of your favorites. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And you're going with Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, you know the guys from KC. For Vegas, Derek Carr, Hunter Renfrow. Because their secondary is trash. Jacobs is somebody you can play. But I am going to go with the Raiders on this one because I feel like as dysfunctional as the Raiders are, they seem to play well when it's dysfunctional. Just like the whole group they happened, they came out and played well. So I think they're going to play well this time around. And one note about this, the Raiders always play Kansas City tough. So I'm going with the Raiders on this.
I am not going with the Raiders. I love it. I'll be rooting for them. But the one thing I 100% agree with you. The last few times the Raiders and the Chiefs have played, it's been really lights out football. And I'm hoping it's the same. But I just can't have enough trust. Unless maybe Deshaun Jackson's going to be the guy that puts us over the top. But no.
I'm telling you, man. Something about this game, man, because this is one or two games that I had like a bit of a toss up.
This one was a tough one for me as well. I was like, I want to pick my Raiders. I just don't have a good feeling about this one.
So I'm like, Pat Mahomes ain't been playing well. The secondary is not that great, and you know the Raiders like to throw. I see Hunter Renfrow gonna have a good game.
Hunter Renfrow, I think, actually have a really good game this week.
Waller's gonna have a good game. I just think even in y'all dysfunction right now,
and there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that. I think y'all can win this game, man.
After they lost to the Giants, I refuse to pick them to win this game. I was gonna pick them until that Giants loss. Now I'm like, they gotta prove something.
I'm telling you, I think they come out. I think this game gonna be a barn burner. I think
maybe
maybe
they were overlooking the Giants because they're so ready for this game. In which case, I will be happily wrong on this call. So I tell you this: we talked Wednesday. I have the guy I'm gonna talk about in my next game and Derek Carr as quarterbacks. I am starting Derek Carr this week. So.
Me too. I'm starting Derek Carr too. So yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let me talk about this next game. I'm talking about, of course, Aaron Rodgers, and we have the Seahawks playing against Green Bay. And this is going to be the return of the head guys. Russell Wilson's expected to play. Chris Carson is supposed to be getting back into the game. And, of course, Aaron Rodgers is back from his COVID stint. I kind of wanted to pick the Seahawks to win this one, but I actually think the Green Bay is just a better team, and once they have Aaron Rodgers there, it's going to be it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game, but overall, Green Bay's just better. You're going to play your regular guys, your Devontae Adams, of course. He can finally hook back up with Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Randall Cobb's been really good, but I think this is where he comes back to earth. Because they're going to have their full arsenal back. Seahawks, you're going to play DK and Tyler Lockett because they're great. I wouldn't play Chris Carson on this first game back. I want to see how well he does and how they mix him in before I recommend putting him in a starting lineup. But, hey, if you've been holding out, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers on this one.
Yeah.
I think still even with Russell Wilson coming back, I still think Seattle is not a really good team. I think the defense is not good, honestly.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about it, because that used to be the strength of the team, and now the offense is really good and the defense is atrocious. So
yeah, so I still don't think
Green Bay's defense is pretty doggone good. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to my final game, and this one gonna hurt my heart a little bit, but I'm going to my final game anyway. So it's my beloved 49ers in the division game that we have against the LA Rams, who, by the way, just picked up OBJ. He's not playing this week, but he could play. Who knows? But they're going. You play the usuals: Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Darrell Henderson. You play your normal guys. For the 49ers, you're playing Debo, Brandon Ayuk, Elijah Mitchell, George Kittle. I'm not going to recommend Jimmy Garoppolo at all because I'm not recommending him. I'm sorry, I can't. But I'm picking the Rams to win. And I'm doing it because they need to sit Jimmy, and I think he's going to play bad.
I think this is the R&J 40-second play clock first. Neither one of us picked our teams to win this week. It's a sad, sad day.
It's a sad day, but I just know it's coming. I mean, and the thing is, I'm not saying we would have beat them with Trey Lance, but I think we would have had a chance at least. Because I think he's going to sit in that pocket. You got Von Miller coming back. You got Donald. It's going to be horrible for him. He's going to be on his back a lot. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
He got sacked 5 times last week against Arizona. It's going to be the same problem this week.
It's going to be a problem. The Rams are winning this one. I agree with you 100% there. It'll be interesting to see how this game goes and how many losses it takes Kyle Shanahan before he says, hey, let's put the young guy in.
I'm just saying.
Well,
but that's it. That's all we got. You know how to find us. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. We do respond to questions.
Yeah.
We do. We really do. Ask Justin. He'll let you know. And just hit us up. Let us know. If you got any questions, we can help you out. Trades. If you got questions about who you need to pick up, we here.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the answers. So
hit the like button, hit subscribe, and tune in every Wednesday at 9 for our regular show. And, of course, all these Saturdays when we go through every game. Appreciate you viewing. And see. Good luck to y'all week 10.
Let's go. We're shooting for 100.
All right. Peace out. Later.